All right, Midtown students. So this video is about how to format papers in APA style. So remember, when your teachers or your professors tell you that something needs to be in APA style, they're referring to two things. Part of it is formatting, which means what is the way that it looks or the way that it is structured. And part of what they're talking about involves plagiarism. And that means not copying other people's work and making sure that you are citing your sources in a very particular way. In this particular video, we're not going to talk much about plagiarism, but I am going to focus on formatting. So we're going to talk about how to make a paper look if somebody is telling you to submit papers in APA. And in 8th grade, all of your papers do need to be formatted in APA. There's a good handout that will help with this on our website. If you go to current students under academics, you can click handout. And this goes over how to format a paper in Google Docs, but I'll go through it now. So in case any of the steps are a little confusing, you can see what it actually looks like. So what you'll do is you'll open a new Google Doc, and the very first step that you should do is to change the font to Times New Roman and the size to 12. So what you'll do is next to the arrow that says Arial, you'll click that down. And I used Times New Roman recently, so you can see it here. But if it's not available there, you just scroll down until you find Times New Roman. Every paper in APA format needs to be in Times New Roman. It also needs to be size 12. So you can click this and simply change that to 12. Step 2 is to make sure that your paper is double spaced. To do that, you go to Format, Lines and Paragraph Spacing, and then click Double. Step 3 is to make your title page. That's the very first page that you'll see. The title should be approximately in the middle of the title, the first cover page. And so I'm just going to press enter. You can see my mouse going down. So it's approximately there. And then it should be center aligned. So up on the menu bar, you're going to click center align. And then what happens is as I type, you can see that it goes right there in the middle. So there's at least 3 lines in your title page. The first one is the name of your paper. So whatever your paper is about, you're going to give it a title. I'm going to pretend that this paper is Why Midtown is the Best School. The second line is your name. So I'm going to pick Kevin Parkinson, but it looks like whatever your name is. And the third name is the name of your institution. So in this case, I'm going to type Midtown Public Charter School. Some teachers or some professors will ask for additional lines. So you might be asked to put homeroom 8E, or you might be asked to type the date that you submitted your paper. But at the very least, you need to make sure that you have those 3 lines. So that's your cover page. We're now going to make a header. To do that, you go to Insert, Header and Footer, and you select Header. And then you're going to check the box that says different first page. And you're going to go to Insert Table. And you can see you can select a variety of different sizes. We're going to look for the one that says 2 by 1. So you can see that it creates there. For some reason, it took it out of Times New Roman. So I'm just going to put it back in Times New Roman and back to 12. And then this middle bar, you can actually move. And to do that, you're going to put your mouse over it. You're going to hold down the mouse button and you can drag it. We're going to drag it to the right, not all the way to the right, but about there is good. You just want to leave room for a page number there. So in the left-hand box, you're going to type the word running head with a semicolon. And then in all caps, you're either going to type the whole name of your paper, or you can come up with an abbreviation. So I'm going to abbreviate my paper as Midtown Best. Then when I go in the right box that I just created, and again, I'm going to make sure we're in Times New Roman 12. You're going to, first of all, you're going to right align this. So earlier we did center align. This time we're going to do right align. And then you're going to go to Insert, Page Numbers, and you're going to want the one in the top left corner. So this is the one that you want. And finally, you're going to right click on your table and you're going to go to Table Properties. You're going to select Color and make sure that your table border is white. So then you can just simply click off there and you can see that we have the cover page is finished. So we have the title page, everything's in Times New Roman and 12, and you have the header that we started. Next, go and move your cursor to the line under your institution and go to Insert, Break, Page Break. So now we're on the second line. The first thing you should do is copy this whole title and paste it here. So it's the title of your page starts that page there. Then you're going to double click because we're gonna edit the header. So I just double clicked in the header. Up here, I'm going to highlight this entire chart. I'm going to copy it. And then when I come here, I'm going to paste this. So now that is there. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, starting on the second page, I'm going to remove where it says running head. So now you can see that on this header, it says running head Midtown Best 1. And on this, it says Midtown Best 2. That's the last thing you'll need to do for your header. And so now when I press enter and I align left and I start typing, remember every paragraph you should indent. Let's just say I'm typing this, I'm typing. You can see it already makes it two double spaced. I'm just typing gibberish here. It's an illustrative point. Of course, when you type your paper, you're going to type real words. So you're just going to continue to type your essay. And you can see that when it goes to the next line, it already set up the header. So you have to adjust the header on the first page and you have to adjust it on your first content page. But once you've done that, you're done with editing the header, and for the rest of the time, whenever you type, it will just continue. So you can see in this case, this is a 3-page paper. It is listed as page 4 because there's the title page and the and 3 pages of content. So again, to review, the entire document is in Times New Roman in size 12. The entire paper is double spaced. There is a title page that lists the name of the paper, your name, and the name of the institution. There is a header throughout. The headers all have page numbers. It starts with running head and the name of your paper or an abbreviated paper in all caps. The other pages do not include running head. You can see that the name of the paper is repeated on the first content page. You indent every paragraph. And that is the extent of formatting the paper. When you eventually go to list references, there is another step to do that. But the basic formatting steps we covered here in this video.